Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of what hopefully will be a lot of 10M videos. This is going to be a short review of AI War Fleet Command. Hopefully it will be short because I like the game and it's hard to explain everything. There's a lot of things to see. So I might take longer than that. First things first, it's an indie strategy game. It's focused on the larger scale of things. It tries to avoid micromanagement, not tactics. So, for instance, you would have groups of units and you would do bait tactics and all that, but you don't have abilities in your units you activate and all that stuff. It has quite a lot of tools to prevent you from having to manually do stuff. And it's all in all pretty complex. You can see there are the credits, there's a lot of people. Now, to help you deal with that complexity, it comes with some pretty good tools. The tutorials, I've done all of them, and it's pretty good. It really lets you know what you need. The wiki, which is an excellent complement, and the manual, the actual PDF manual, which I haven't really seen. I suppose it will be good. Doesn't really need to because the other things actually let you know quite well. Now the game has multiplayer for up to 8 people in only a cooperative mode. Since I know nobody who's playing this and my teammate doesn't have it, I'm going to be hosting a solo campaign, which is just as well because I'm only going to use it for this video. Well, maybe not, depending on how much I like it. Now, this is a building campaign thingy screen, whatever. Planets 60. I've actually got the settings put as I want them because I recorded this video previously and I pretty much screwed everything. So let's make a new map. This one looks horrible. I like this one. And well, you can choose what ships you allow. Simple, normal, complex. All bonus ships. Yes, why not? Oh, because I'm a noob, that's why not. Game options. I've actually tried Epic and I dislike it because it's a lot slower. Epic is half movement speed, half firing speed, half damage, and it's not exactly to my liking because it's too slow. I tell my ships to blow up something and they just ram at it on and it takes ages. Now AI options. I have no idea what... Oh, I do have some idea what these are. These are minor factions. They change the way in which you play the game, some slightly, some a lot. This one, for instance, is apparently a campaign mode. AI modifiers, which changes how the enemy works. Usually they make it harder. Usually. And these are plots which I have no idea what they do. Upon death will spawn a massive offensive space station that heads human homewards. Yeah, I'm going to pass this, thank you. So, with that said, let's go. Okay, let me pause this. Now this is the main planet screen. In this place you actually see pretty much everything you need to about the planet. These are crystal and metal mines spread around my planet. This is my home base. If they destroy it I lose the campaign. These are energy plants. These are scouts, which I'm actually going to use to, guess what, scout. And find out what the enemy has. Now, an interesting detail about this game is that, as you can see here, that you have to use your keyboard in combination with your mouse. as far as I've seen, there are a few keys you're going to use fairly normally if you play this game. There's X for attack move, there's V for roaming defender mode, which is basically a kill everything you see mode. It's good for defense, not so good for attack, because they split out and spread, and yeah, not good to spread your assault power when you're against a bigger force. There's B, which brings up this nifty menu, which is the building menu. And there are other keyboard shortcuts like Alt, which allows you in combination with a right click to bring up a contextual menu. Okay, now first thing I'm going to do is build a tractor beam turret here, and well, stuff to keep the enemies from killing me. I'm pressing control as I build, which means... Did I already build this? Yeah. Which means my buildings are actually being emplaced in groups of 5. See? 5. And it's pretty nifty because later in the game you're not going to be using 1 or 2 units, you're going to be using massive amounts of them. And you really don't want to... For example, click your factory and tell it to build... Let's do a comparison. That is clicking 10 times. That is using the modifier. So yeah, it's a lot more comfortable. Now what do I have? Heavily armored armor ship. Okay. The game allows you to loop construction options, which is one of the best ideas ever in my opinion. Because I actually don't want to stand around seeing what have I lost, what do I have to build, what not. I just leave it there. If the factory can build something, it will. If it can't, it won't, and that's it. Now, as I said, this game focuses on the higher level strategy or macro management or whatever you want to call it. So it doesn't have a global population cap. You don't have to pick between the units you want. Each unit has a limit. You can build, for example, 88 armor ships, 79 level 2 armor ships, and 98 frigates. Okay, so it's pretty neat because in the end you're going to want to have all of these. And when you're going to actually be choosing what you do is when you're going to decide what is left behind to defend and what you send to attack. You're going to want to make your units adapt as much as possible to what the enemy has, so that your units are hard counter to it. Of course, it's nowhere as simple as it sounds, and I haven't actually managed to do it once, but that's because I haven't played much. So with that in mind, let's unpause the game and see what's going on. There my scout goes, and here. He gets spotted, but he quickly flees. This is all automatic, I'm not touching anything. And here in the star map, I now know that I'm here. To my left there is a pretty low risk planet, which I will probably take. And to my right as well. Excellent. This is actually a pretty good position I'm in, because I'm surrounded only by 2 planets. So the chances of me losing this home station, which is incredibly important building, are pretty much close to none. These are engineers. They are probably the most useful non-combat units I've seen in this game. They build stuff, yeah, and they repair stuff, and they basically accelerate your production speed by leaps and bounds. So they're awesome. Disadvantage? None that I can see. The greatest problem I have with them is that they have a pretty low cap. 39 engineers. Okay, now I have a planet. That's a lot of engineers for one planet. But when I have 15, it's not going to be that many. 2 engineers per planet. Speaking of engineers, this is the in-game controls. Why speaking of engineers and I go to the in-game controls? Because it allows you to auto-build engineers. So, for example, if I had unlocked level 2 engineers, which I haven't, I could tell it to build 2 of them in each planet I have. As of now, I'm going to tell it to build 2 remain rebuilders in each planet, and put engineers in automatically free roaming defender, and automatically build energy reactors. Apply. Save. So with this, I actually don't have to build any engineers in any of my planets. Actually, I have, because I didn't set it, but I don't have to build remain rebuilders in any of my planets. They will just be built automatically. Just the same with the energy reactors. This is awesome. It keeps you off from the small picture, what do I have to build on this planet, and lets you focus on more important things. Now, as you can probably see, I'm pretty resource starved here. My resources are metal, which you gain from mining, crystal, which you gain from mining other stuff, knowledge, and energy. Now, these three, they're pretty much limitless. You can build reactors to get more energy, you can capture more planets and to make more mines in it to get more metal per second, but even with these mines I have here, they are bottomless pits, they never end. I can always get more metal. The only limited resource is knowledge. Each planet has 3000 knowledge, no more. So if you want to research more stuff, you're going to have to go to enemy planets, capture them, and set your research stations there. For instance, this is my science lab. It now has collected 400 knowledge from this planet, which isn't that much, but it's nice. I'm going to use it, hello, to unlock my level 2 engineer right now, because level 2 engineers are useful. They build faster, they repair faster, and they're generally a pillar of your economy. They are pretty much crucial if you want to use this, which is the Starship Constructor. Now if you look at the build time, it says 8 minutes. 8 friggin' minutes to build one ship. Obviously that's a lot. Very much a lot. So I'm going to send my engineer here, and you'll check that now there's only 2 minutes left. That's pretty much good, isn't it?